Okay guys, today I'm going to be covering the physique of Saitama from One Punch Man. First thing I can say is that this physique is actually very realistic. Saitama is not that big and you really don't need steroids to get in this kind of shape. There are a lot of calisthenics athletes who look very similar to Saitama, especially Alex from Calisthenic Movement. And this physique is very achievable for guys with smaller frames as well, because Saitama is not a big guy, but he's very lean, muscular, athletic, and in very good shape. I think a lot of people would agree that this is basically close to the ideal male physique. He has very balanced proportions, and I think I would say he looks like a calisthenics athlete mostly. But in this video, I'll give you like gym exercises to build a similar physique. But if you want another video which is a calisthenics version, then let me know in the comments and I can start working on that. Clearly he's very lean. He has a bit of a V taper, but his back is not like crazy wide. He has a solid chest, but it's not like bulging out. He has good shoulders, good biceps. His triceps are not as notable as his biceps. I think he has very good bicep insertions and a long muscle belly. He has good abs. His legs are not massive, but they're certainly athletic. They look pretty strong, especially his quads, particularly his VMO muscle, which is the one next to his knee, like on the inside of the leg, that teardrop shape. His neck and traps are not really that big, so we don't need to worry about working those. His forearms are not that big, and his back is not particularly impressive either. So the most important muscles to build are going to be the chest, shoulders, biceps, abs, and quads. And less important will be the neck and traps, his back, and the forearms. It's also important to be very lean with this physique. He doesn't have much fat on him at all, and he looks very well conditioned, very athletic. So I'm going to include a conditioning component in this program. So you're going to be doing a bit of cardio, because to get this lean, you're going to want to do some cardio. And despite common misconceptions, cardio will not kill your gains. It will improve blood flow and make it easier to build muscle, as long as you don't overdo it by a crazy amount, like doing marathon running or something. So this is going to be a 3-day program with 3 days of cardio on top of the 3 days of lifting. I'm going to start on Monday with squats, and these are going to be quite heavy squats, 3 sets of 4 to 6 reps. And you want to focus on making these quad dominant, so knees over toes and upright torso, trying not to lean forward too far and use your glutes and lower back to lift the weight. And then this is going to be followed by bench press to develop your chest and shoulders and triceps. And this is going to be quite heavy as well. And then since biceps are pretty important, we're going to do barbell curls, 3 sets of 10 to 15. And then after that will be knee raises, either hanging from the bar or on some parallel bars. And you do as many reps as you can with these. And then after that, inverted rows, which will also hit the biceps, but also the back a little bit, because we don't want to neglect the horizontal pulling motion of rowing. And on Tuesday, you're going to do 30 to 60 minutes of easy cardio. This could be jogging, could be cycling at an easy pace. Basically, you don't want to be like too out of breath doing this. You want to be able to keep up a conversation with someone, without being breathless. If you're really out of shape, then this could just be like walking at a fast pace. But something to slightly elevate your heart rate and get you sweating for an extended period of time. On Wednesday, we're going to start with Bulgarian split squats, and that's 8 to 12 reps per leg. This is going to develop all the leg muscles, the quads, hamstrings, and glutes. And then following that, we have the overhead press for 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps, so pretty heavy. Then there's weighted chin-ups, which is going to develop your back and bicep strength, and we're doing heavy again, so 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. And then you're going to do a plank for 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds. And if this becomes too easy to do 60 seconds with your body weight, then you can put a plate on your back and start doing weighted planks to make it harder. And after that, you'll do French press with an easy bar, which will hit your triceps. On Thursday, we're going to do some high intensity cardio, something like sprint intervals or punching a bag or boxing rounds or burpees. And this is going to develop your anaerobic conditioning. On Friday, we're going to start with Romanian deadlifts. Although hamstrings are not that important, we still don't want to develop imbalances, and the hip hinge is a pretty important basic movement pattern that you need to strengthen yourself in. And then that's going to be followed by push-ups. So if you can't do many, you can just start with 10 each set, or just as many as you can if you can do less than 10, and just do 5 sets, and eventually adding a couple reps each time you do it, make your way up to doing 5 sets of 30 or 40 or 50. After that, you can do dumbbell curls, pretty high rep ones. After that, you can do weighted sit-ups for as many reps as you can. For me, I hold a 5 kilo plate behind my head and then do like 5 sets of 10 reps. But if you can't do 10 reps yet without any weight, then just focus on trying to get to 10 reps just with your body weight sit-ups. And once you can do like 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 15, then you can start adding a weight. And after that, you're going to finish with face pulls for the rear delts and the traps and your posture health. And then the day after that, you'll do another session of easy cardio for an extended duration. It could be the same thing you did on Tuesday, or you could mix it up and do something different. So like a jog on Tuesday and then cycling on Saturday, for example. And then on Sunday, you rest. So you can follow the exercises outlined in this program and you're going to make good progress. Most important thing is to make a little bit of progress every week. So add a bit of weight every week or add a rep to each set each week, because you need to challenge the muscles in order for them to adapt by getting bigger and stronger. Otherwise, there's no reason for them to adapt. And make sure you're performing all reps with good form. Take your ego out of the equation. It's much more impressive for you to be lifting slightly lighter weights with excellent form than weights that are like obviously too heavy for you. Form is all ugly and you're much more likely to injure yourself this way. So just lift something that's within your ability but still challenging, and try and focus on having perfect form. Doesn't matter if your form starts to break down a little bit towards the end of the set, that's going to happen. But, try and maintain good form throughout most of your reps. No spine breaking deadlifts or swinging bicep curls. And since this program requires you to get so lean, you will eventually have to cut down. So you could start off by bulking up to build a bunch of muscle and then cut down to get the leanness and reveal the muscles that you've built during your bulking stage. If you're overweight, you could probably just eat at maintenance calories and do the cardio, do all your training, and you're going to lose fat in the process of building muscle. People often make the mistake of trying to cut too early because they wanted to see their abs when they don't have any muscle in the first place. So you're not really revealing your muscles underneath, you're just going to make yourself look skinny. So I always recommend bulking first and then cutting after, and that's pretty important for this program because you need to be lean to get this kind of small, shredded, ripped physique that Saitama has. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you want me to cover any more anime characters, then let me know in the comments, and you can check out some of my other physique guides. The playlist will be linked in the description and you can check it out on my channel. I also have a fitness program to achieve Toji Fishigero's physique from Jujutsu Kaisen, also linked in the description, and the video will be on screen. So thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next video.